You saw Erica just trying to cover D from those shots to the back with that belt. That belt that we'll see in that big matchup with Aaron Neal and Randy Price at Evolution.
Fans, we're going to take one last break. When we come back, we'll see the conclusion of this main event, ladies and gentlemen.
Every year, Impact Zone Wrestling evolves. It's survival of the fittest. Saturday, June 18th, Impact Zone Wrestling presents the 4th annual Evolution. It's Double D versus Johnny Z inside the steel cage with Erica on the line. And the awesome one, Kevin Morgan, takes his shot at Jermaine Johnson and the IZW Heavyweight Championship. Evolution. Get your VIP seats now. And your chance to win an Xbox 360 and other prizes. Doors open at 6 bell time at 7 p.m. Evolution. Saturday, June 18th at the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton.
Impact Inc. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton. Stop thinking about it and get that ink. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. Now you can see the impact. Artist Mark Jose can give you that custom tattoo you want. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. That custom tattoo you need. Walk-ins are welcome. Or call 699-7530. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio. Open from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Closed Wednesdays. See the impact. Impact Inc. Tattoo Studio, 1008 South 11th in Lawton.
IZW's Evolution is only 8 days away, Saturday, June 18th. But tomorrow night at the Impact Arena,
the march continues.
Will Randy Price or Aaron Neal have the upper hand in their strap match at Evolution? Can Kevin Morgan gain an advantage when he takes on Jermaine Johnson for the heavyweight title? And will Johnny Z have the final say before his historic cage match against Double D? You want answers? We'll see you tomorrow night. The last stop before Evolution,
June 18th. At the Impact Arena, 1009 Southwest F in Lawton.
Fans, as you can see, there I am doing what I do best, and that's putting Double D through a little bit of pain.
Double D fighting back up to his feet. That man has a lot of heart, a lot of determination, and I know for a fact he is ready for that cage match on June 18th.
Oh, he's got to have a lot of heart and a lot of determination.
Absolutely, because he's taken everything you've given to him so far.
Oh, yeah, for a year, and he still keeps coming back for more, like he has some chance of...
Oh, look at that, fans.
That hurt. That's all right, though. Look at that. He can't keep me down. Can't keep me down.
Fans, that was such a great maneuver. Let's take one more look at that with our Impact replay.
Man, I don't know how I let you get this off.
Look, you see Double D up on the top rope with that great agility.
You're lucky there's other producers involved in this thing, man.
And now...
That's all right, though. The champ, there you go, champ. He's finna put in some work.
Heavyweight champion.
You know what, at Evolution... Double D doesn't stand a chance, DA. At Evolution, none of those three on the other side of that ring stand a chance. Jermaine Johnson outclasses Kevin Morgan by a mile.
Outclasses?
Yeah, outclasses.
How do you figure that?
Hey, there's a reason Jermaine Johnson is an Impact Inc. and Kevin Morgan isn't.
Jermaine Johnson goading the two members of Double D's team into the ring just so the ref will turn his back and give you an advantage on Double D.
Hey, like I said last week, that's the reason Jermaine Johnson's my tag team partner. He's smart. He knows exactly what needs to be done in that ring, and that's why he has ascended to the top of this company in record time.
Fans, right now, Jermaine Johnson is basically poking a bear. Kevin Morgan is a very big, strong man, a former heavyweight champion himself, and I know that he wants to get that title back at Evolution.
Well, right here's his shot.
And see, and look, right there. Look at that power of Kevin Morgan, taking your champion down.
You know what? I didn't enjoy watching this. Oh, wow. Man. I'm telling you, that hurt after the match. The champ told me.
And see, had to come in and make the save.
Yeah, I've got to make the save. That's my partner.
Jermaine Johnson was down. He was hurt. Kevin Morgan was absolutely going to town on him here right now.
Yeah, well, watch that right there. Boom. That's why he's the champ. That quick turned it around. And at Evolution, did you hear that?
I did hear that.
Right to the side of the temple. Knows exactly what he's doing. Now Kevin Morgan's disoriented. Boom. Time to go to work.
Fans, like it or not, Impact Inc. showing great tag team skill here. Quick tags in and out of the ring, isolating their opponent. But come June 18th Evolution, it's going to be one-on-one for each one of those members.
You think we don't like it that way? There's a reason I put Double D in the cage with me. There's a reason I made sure no one else could get in. Look at this, Aaron Neal trying to get involved. I don't ever see you saying anything about that.
Once again, behind the referee's back, distracting the referee. Now Randy Price,
hey man,
choking out Kevin Morgan.
It's called being smart, DA. You watch this, fans. You understand that come Evolution, these guys don't have a chance.
Normal impacting tactics here in this matchup. Recovered, but Kevin Morgan just too strong. Take a lot more than that to hold him down.
I will say this. I'm glad he's the champ's problem and not mine. That's one big dude.
Kevin Morgan goes about 6'4". Big
what,
power
275 pounds?
Absolutely.
Watch this. I'm telling you, not enjoyable.
Up in the air and down the mat. And now.
And then look at this. He wants to get, when I'm down, when I'm wounded, when I can't defend myself, look what he does. I was taking it to Double D earlier. Now all of a sudden, Kevin Morgan wants to hand me to him on a platter. And look at this, choking me. What's anyone going to do about this?
Johnny Z had some breaks in the game. He's got a 5 count, and the referee exercised it. Double D broke it before the 5.
Look at this. If Kevin Morgan hadn't hit me, if I wasn't wounded, I'd be taking it to Double D right now. Fans, don't you expect this for a minute at Evolution. As a matter of fact, watch. Bam!
Double D with just
Double
a head of
doesn't.
steam. Double D wanted to take control, maybe being a little bit too aggressive there. And after 12 months, you really can't expect much less from Double D.
Yeah, he's wanted to take control for 12 months, DA, and hasn't been able to. What makes you think he's going to take control in this matchup?
8 days from now, we're going to see Double D try to take control in that cage. Fans, I really got a good feeling about this.
You know what? You always seem to have good feelings whenever it comes to these kind of stories. Why don't we look at reality? And the reality is that I'm Johnny Z. I'm the most powerful man in IZW, and Double D doesn't stand a chance.
The difference is Johnny Z, Double D has his back against the wall. He's got nothing left to lose, and that makes him a very, very dangerous man.
You know what? You talk about him like he's some kind of animal. You know what I do with crazed animals, wild animals, when they try to attack me? I put them down, DA, and that's exactly what I'm going to do to Double D at Evolution inside that steel cage. I'm going to put him down.
Fans, for 12 months now, Johnny Z's been trying to put Double D down, and he's refused to die. He's refused to give up on Johnny Z. He keeps fighting back at every turn. June 18th, 8 days from now, will be no different.
You know what?
Right there, showing that fight.
We'll watch it just the same way. Ooh, look at Randy Price right there. More aggressive, smarter. Watch this, taking it to him, boom.
You know, absolutely. I will give him his credit. Randy Price, we've seen a new, more focused Randy Price, a more determined Randy Price lately. But Aaron Neal in a strap match doesn't look good for Randy Price, in my opinion.
Well, you know what? I don't think Randy Price is worried one bit. He's a very smart man. That's the reason he's an Impact Inc., and I don't think he'd get himself in any position that he didn't want to be in.
Fans, you see the heavyweight champion
Look at
showing
this.
that strength,
Look
that
at
power.
this.
Just holding Double D up in the lights.
Boom.
Short trip with a bad landing.
You know what, champ? I loved it when I saw this developing. I was like, oh yes, soften him up, champ. Take it to him.
Champion going up to that high-risk territory.
Yeah, very high risk. And as we saw here,
Took too much time.
not as good an idea as I thought.
Double D very quick, got out of the way.
You know what?
And now
Here comes that bull, Aaron Neal. We've said it again. That's another guy. I'm glad he's not my problem. Hey, I've tangled with him before, but
Randy Price
I am not going to
Neal in 8 days.
Randy, watch this. He's got to be watching out for that. Aaron,
That
boom,
big
if
discus punch.
If he connects with that, it's la-la land. I'm telling you, there for a second, I wasn't sure where I was, but that's why these guys are on my side.
You see the point where this match starts to break down. All 6 men in the ring, and referee Mark Wilson trying to get control. But
It wasn't breaking down. That's my guys watching my back. That's what they're there for, DA.
right now it seems like Aaron Neal and Kevin Morgan Double D in control.
Look at that. I got right back in control. But as you said, there's a reason this man's a former
Big spine
heavyweight
buster.
champion and 2011 Impact Player of the Year. And let me tell you what, this did not feel good.
Aaron Neal doing everything he can to soften you up for Evolution.
But you know what? I still didn't give up. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter like any of these people. I'm not a quitter like Double D. There's no quit in Johnny Z.
You didn't give up because Randy Price came in and hit Aaron Neal with that strap. And we'll see in that strap
No.
match on June 18th.
That's not why I didn't give up. I didn't give up because I'm tough. I didn't give up until Randy Price could get there and hit him. with the strap, DA.
So you held on just long enough for that moment.
No, I could have held on all night. But look at this. Yeah, keep the tape rolling. This is exactly how I wanted it. I want everyone to watch. I said the same image as last week. We'll go ahead and have a look. Watch Randy Price. Look at this. You say he doesn't have a chance against Aaron Neal? Well, it looks like right now Aaron Neal doesn't have a chance against him.
Fans, you see Aaron Neal just hung between the ropes. Evolution, it's going to be one-on-one for all these men. It's going to be a much different matchup. Randy Price doesn't have Johnny Z and the champion Jermaine Johnson on the corner to tag.
You know what? Yeah, it's going to be a much different matchup. Randy Price is going to be able to concentrate on Aaron Neal and Aaron Neal alone.
The same can be said for Aaron Neal and for Double D,
Watch
for
this.
Kevin Morgan.
Hey, shut up. This is one of my favorite parts of the match. Watch this. Ooh, to the face. I never thought I'd be able to get that off twice in a show. Man.
Double D he was trying to fight back. But that ring post was too much, fans.
You know what? I'm telling you, 8 days, DA, the biggest night of my life. You want to talk about evolutions? At Evolution, June 18th, in the main event, fans, you watch as I dissect Double D. You watch as I dissect the 2010 Superstar of the Year.
Fans, I can promise you this. For the next 8 days, Double D will watch this video over and over again. He will remember this moment, and he will take it, he will use it come June 18th in that big cage match.
Well,
this moment right here.
He needs to remember it. He needs to use it, DA. He needs everything he's got. If he's the 2010 Superstar of the Year, let's see him overcome it. This is his moment, his night, the biggest moment of his wrestling career. I have put his back against the wall, and there's no more outs.
Double D's got to remember
what put up time or shut up time.
He's got to remember what that cage feels like and try to avoid it in 8 days. Right now, you see Jermaine Johnson, Kevin Morgan. Look at Kevin Morgan fight back even on one knee. Just a big, strong man.
Oh, very strong, DA. But as you notice, I just went in and took a break up on the stage because, as always, the champ had it in control. Boom. One step ahead.
The champ with a low blow, but
look at this with his zone move. Watch this. The Oklahoma Slam performed properly.
Fans, that was an impressive display of power from the champion, taking Kevin Morgan down with his own move.
I'll tell you what.
You see,
it's just 8 days, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? As I've said before, that's going to be the biggest night of my life, the biggest night of Jermaine Johnson's life, Randy Price's night. Biggest night of everyone's life, DA.
Fans, it will definitely be an evolution. We'll see a lot of changes here in IZW after that night, regardless of who wins or loses.
Hey, you know what, fans? Last week we saw 2 more matches added to the show. Guess what? Tomorrow night, we're talking about Evolution in 8 days. We forget there's another live show tomorrow night. June 11th, ladies and gentlemen. You be there tomorrow night. Doors open at 6. Bell time 7. We had 2 more matches added last week. You never know what could happen this week.